Hello everyone, very good morning. I'm Naveen. Today I'm preparing this video with regards to my chat buddy task for the date July the 8th. As part of the task, I have three questions to answer. The very first question here it says, is it possible to speak fluently without the grammar? And if it's possible, how? So I would say yes, it's possible to speak fluently in English without the usage of grammar. In fact, if you are focused on grammar, you might have trouble speaking in English because at times you will have to pause, think your sentences thoroughly if they are grammatically correct, and then speak. This will cause inconvenience to the listener when you are speaking to them. They will not be able to follow you. Instead of studying grammar, what you should do is you should learn other sentence formation techniques like phrases where in them grammar is already inbuilt. If you learn phrases and if you learn the right usage of phrases and use them in your conversation, it will make you naturally fluent and flawless. Everyone will be able to understand you and you will be recognized as a very wonderful speaker. Now say for example, since childhood, whenever we are listening to stories or reading stories or saying stories, most of these stories start with the phrase once upon a time. This is a phrase which is always used in the same order. This order will never change. It's always once upon a time. So nobody will ever say once time upon or upon once a time, something like this. It's always once upon a time. Here, if I'm using a phrase like this, I need not be bothered about putting the sentences or putting the words in the correct order. I can just use it and my sentence is automatically grammatically correct. Just like this, you can learn hundreds of phrases to start with, maybe with 3, 5, 10 phrases a day, and gradually you can have your own bank of phrases where you write in your notebook and use them in your sentence formation. You will be able to speak amazing English without much effort and be recognized as a fluent speaker. You will be very happy of the result that you get when you learn English through phrases. This is my answer for question number one. Second question I have here, why RSLW method? RSLW stands for reading, speaking, listening, and writing. These four are like four limbs for English language learning. Like we humans have two hands, and it is not possible, or it's gonna be tough to live with just one of these two hands. Or like we have two eyes, and it's gonna be tough to run our life if one of these eyes is gone. Similarly, if one of RSW is not that strong in us, our English is not that efficient. That's what I believe in. So, in order to make our English wholesome, full, and complete, knowledgeful, we should practice RSLW. We should gradually work on all these four areas of the language and we should improve our speaking and other areas of learning. That's my answer for the second question. Third question I have here, how to improve vocabulary. Improving vocabulary is something builds with time, and the best way is to read books or listen to podcasts. What happens is when you're reading books or when you're listening to podcasts, you will come across a lot of new words which you can use in your language and impress your friends. So if you come across a new word, here's what you have to do. First, Google the word or search in a dictionary and understand the meaning of the word, just to make sure you have understood, you have got the context of the word correctly, and you will also get some ideas on how to use it in your real life situations. Then, what you need to do is practice that word usage by making at least 5 to 10 sentences so that you will be able to remember these if these situations are happening in your real life and can use them with ease without having to struggle to find a word that you can use on time over there. This is how you can increase your vocabulary. And with regards to vocabulary, I want to tell this one important thing is sometimes people try to learn too much of vocabulary in a very short period of time. So that might not always work unless you have a supercomputer kind of memory. What I would suggest, it might be less but still it is good, is try to learn maybe 5 to 10 words a day. Don't go beyond that. All these 5 to 10 words, whatever you're learning, try to know its meaning correctly, completely, and frame at least 10 sentences for each of these words in different situations. This way you will understand how to use these words, and these words will go into your memory. Now, after you do this also, you might still have a problem. What you need to do is, all these sentences and the words, you should maintain a notebook. Write these sentences and the words in that notebook. If you're writing it today, try to once open this page tomorrow and review them once, so that we don't forget what we have written, and the knowledge stays fresh in our memory. Now, after doing it after 24 hours, next what you need to do is review them again after 7 days, and review them again after 30 days. Similarly, I think we can also do 90 days and 1 year also. I've not personally tried that, but I think we can do that. This way, we can increase our vocabulary and make sure the words stay in our memory forever. That's, my dear friends, my answers for the chat buddy task. Thank you for listening. Bye.